was just the saddest little girl, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But I kept a smile on my face because that's what I do. I put a smile on my face despite what's going on in my life. Hola, beautiful people. It's your girl, Miss Amazing, so amazing, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new, please like, comment, subscribe. If you are coming back, welcome back, my little teacups. This week, we are going to talk about the Ugly Duckling Syndrome. Now, I know many of you may hear that and may think it's negative, but I'm going to basically break down what I mean by Ugly Duckling Syndrome, and I'm going to give you a couple of different examples, including myself, because I too suffer from Ugly Duckling Syndrome. So at the end of this video, I want you to leave in the comment box whether you agree or disagree. Okay, so Ugly Duckling Syndrome is something that I think I came up with. Like, I didn't even try to Google and find a definition because I already have a definition that I believe in already. So, to me, the Ugly Duckling Syndrome is basically someone who was either teased or bullied, or maybe they just didn't find themselves attractive, and then they had like some type of glow up in some type of way or whatever, and now it's like they don't know how to act with this glow up. So that's what I think Ugly Duckling Syndrome is. So now we're gonna go into the different examples of Ugly Duckling Syndrome. Now, over the weekend, we got to see the Wendy Williams movie and documentary. How many of you guys actually watched it? Because I was interested. Y'all know I'm a fangirl. If you know me, you know that every chance I got, I was at the Wendy Williams show. Any days I had off, I was there. And depending on if it was a good show or not, I would fall out, you know? But I learned so much about her. I didn't realize how much weight played a part in her growing up and getting the surgeries that she got. Now, her version of Ugly Duckling Syndrome is, I wouldn't say she was teased or bullied, but weight was a serious thing in her house because she was, I guess you could say, overweight as a child, and her mother and father weren't very supportive of her chunky monkeyness. So her thing was always, I'll show them. I could be pretty. I could have a body. Like, think of the mentality one has growing up when their own parent goes, you're pretty, you know, if you just lose your weight. Your face is okay. What? So as she got older, she went and she got her surgery. She went and got her surgery.
I did not.
She always gotta be involved in my videos. Like, if she not sticking her toe in, her arm, shaking the tail feather, she gotta say some nonsense in the back.
Yeah.
Anywho, so when she got older and she started making a name for herself in the radio industry, she's like, it's time to make it happen, Captain. She wanted to feel the way she wanted to look the way she felt on the inside. And on the outside, she was basically a big girl who just had a big mouth. But on the inside, she was bada boom, bada bang, bada boom with a big mouth. So she went and got her boob stud. She went and got her liposuction, and sis was looking the bomb. Okay, you know, I don't know what happened towards these years that have come where, you know, people was just like making fun of her weight and stuff, but her Ugly Duckling Syndrome kicked in. Like, she doesn't allow people to talk about her. She could care less. Like, bitch, bye. I give hot topics. I don't care if I am one. Talk about me. The more you talk about me, the more I know I'm doing my job. That's the kind of confidence I need. Next on the Ugly Duckling train is Chloe Bailey from Chloe and Halle. Now, she recently got her own separate Instagram account and basically broke the internet in a sense. I mean, she didn't Beyonce break the internet, but she did a real close second, okay? Everyone is used to seeing her on the Disney Channel, and they got a taste of her being a little bit of an adult on Grownish with her and her sister getting a curse on. Now their music is a little more risque. Now sis got her own Instagram, and she show and prove that she's grown. Okay? But little did we know, she has her own version of Ugly Duckling Syndrome. And we didn't even know. We just judged. Now, one of her first posts that basically broke the internet was her bust it challenge. And shoot, she made me want to go redo mine. Like, she killed it. Booty was popping. Face was on point. Like, sis looked amazing. Now, a couple of days later, maybe even the next week, she decided to post a video, something like the silhouette challenge, but not exactly. And she was just dancing in her room. She was doing her sage and her underwear. Like, she was just doing her thing, being a regular old 21, 22-year-old girl. Live your life, sis. Right now, you on break. You know what I'm saying? Grownish is popping, locking right now. Your sister's off filming for Little Mermaid. Like, do you? And everybody is in an uproar over it. This actually kind of ties back into what I was saying last week's episode about innocent thirst trapping. Like, you posting something thinking that people aren't going to react the way they do, and then next thing you know, you're everywhere. Everybody's reposting it or commenting or liking it, and it's like, oh shit, I didn't even know. Same thing kind of happened with Chloe. She recently posted a teary, emotional video of her feeling just like horrible that everybody is thinking that she's posting these things for attention. Thank you. Okay. When all in reality, she's finding ways. Thank you. Comfortable with her body. Little did we know, she had a problem with her weight all this time. She used to hate her cellulite. She used to hate her freaking thighs. And during the quarantine, she said she got closer to God and started doing self-love and feeling more comfortable about her body and all of these things. So now she's just doing what she loves in public. Like, these are probably videos that she's made in her phone a billion of times. And now everybody's seeing it. And because we're not used to seeing her in this light, it's like, what are you doing? Disney Channel, oh my God, what are people going to think? Like, mind your business. Sis didn't even like any of the things that she was doing, and now she's loving herself. Why not uplift her in love instead of criticism? So far we've had the Wendy Williams Ugly Duckling Syndrome, where weight was a real big problem in her household, and she got a lot of criticism about her body. So when she got older, she went and fixed everything that she thought was wrong with her. And now when people say things, mean things, nobody can say meaner things than the people in your family. So if you can hear from them, the people in the street could kiss your ass, honestly. Ask the women in my family. We got some tough skin, okay? Secondly, we have the Chloe Bailey Ugly Duckling Syndrome, where she has a great body on the outside that people see. That's something that a lot of people go and buy. Hence, liposuction and BBLs and all that good shit. But she thought that she was fat, and she thought that her body was horrible. And now sister's loving it, showing it, and serving it. Last but not least, we have the Miss Amazing Ugly Duckling Syndrome. Now, this is something that I have suffered from for a very long time, okay? And I just put a name to it a couple of years ago because I'm trying to figure out what the fuck or what the freak it is. Sorry, I curse a lot, guys. Again, ask the women in my family. So, my version of Ugly Duckling Syndrome is, basically, I've never been an ugly girl. I would never say that. Hello, holla at your girl. But I have always been the skinniest one out of my group of friends. And not like, hey girl, you skinny. Like, skin and bones. Like, bully, olive oil, you know, those names. That was me. Okay, my kneecaps was bigger than my whole leg. It was a problem, guys. It was a problem. And not only was I skinny, I wouldn't say I was bald, but my hair was not as long as my friends around me. Y'all know Keisha, Simone, and Danny. Them bitches had hair down their damn back. And then you had me and my Brandy braids, okay? So everybody automatically thought I was bald. So people used to call me bald-headed. They used to call me Moesha because all I did was wear braids. And I was okay with that. Well, I wasn't okay with that. Let me stop lying. I was okay with wearing braids because I got to do Marsha. But besides that, I was just the saddest little girl. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But I kept a smile on my face because that's what I do. I put a smile on my face despite what's going on in my life. So, as I got older, I had my Wendy Williams thought in my brain. I'ma show them. You just wait and see. I'ma show them, Brew. So, everybody knows that my uncle did my hair basically my whole life. So, he was so against me getting weaves and anything that he thought would break off my hair. But once I got to the age of doing my hair myself, I had to figure it out on my own, right? So, first thing I knocked out was the skinny thing. For some reason, by like 9th grade, it was like, bam, booty, boom, boobies. I was living my best life, okay? And then it just continued to thicken as I got older, to the point where I thought I was fat at one point. And then I was like, oh my God, I wish I was skinny again. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Then I had to take care of the hair. Like, at some point, my uncle was going to have to let me get a weave because the braids wasn't fulfilling the thoughts that I had in my hair. It wasn't conquering what I needed to conquer. So I had to convince my mother, who was doing the box braids, and my uncle, who was just taking care of my natural hair, that it was time for me to graduate to a weave. So on my 18th birthday, I got my first weave. I had a little bang. I was cute. You can tell me nothing, okay? And after that, I just became a hair, weave, and wig girl. Like, I changed my hair and wigs once a week at least, depending on how expensive the hair or the wig is. If it's cheap hair, every 2 weeks my hair needs to be done. If it's a cheap wig, I would give it 3 weeks of consistent wearing before I have to get another one. Like, no one will ever call me skinny again because sis got a body. Nobody will ever call me bald again because I can buy any hair, length, color, texture, style. I mean, whatever I want, I can get. Before y'all think y'all can hit me with the throwback just because I wear wigs and weaves, y'all think I'm bald. Nope. Sis got hair too. It's not down my back, but I got some. So either way, y'all can never call me bald again. So I think that between the 3 examples of ugly duckling syndrome that I have given you, you can either relate or you know someone who can. So please like, share, and subscribe to this channel because I am here. I am what you need. I am relatable. I got what you want. Okay, so before I let you guys go, you know I have to end it with the T-tip. T-tip. Ha! Never let your past insecurities dictate your future. So, don't let your glow up be in vain. Enjoy it. Live it. Feel it. Miss Amazing, over and out.